Welcome back to Og's Kitchen. On today's tutorial, I've got a potato curry, or in Pashto we call it Kachalo Korma. So I'm going to go through the items, so let's get started. In a pan, I've got about a couple of tablespoons of oil, and I've sliced 2 onions. So roughly 1 large onion or 2 medium onions. And I'm going to fry it off till it's golden brown. I've now added 4 large tomatoes. And I'm going to cook this off till the tomatoes turn into a sauce. Now, I wouldn't chop my onions and tomatoes like this, but my mother-in-law was helping me in the kitchen and she chopped my vegetables. And I didn't have the heart to tell her she's done it all wrong. So I added a ginger and garlic. Now, if it were me, I would have minced the ginger and garlic, but my mother-in-law's decided to chop them big. But it's up to you how you'd like it. At the end of the day, we both end up getting there. So as you can see, my sauce is breaking down. And I've added a little bit of water. So roughly I'm adding about, at this stage, I'm adding about 2 cups of water. And I'm only adding the water at this stage so my tomatoes and onions are broken down into a sauce consistency. Now, this is all being cooked on a high heat. Okay, and I'm using the lid on and off to help break down the sauce. So I can see the sauce is broken down quite a lot, which is what we want. And the color is nice and red. So I'm going to season this up a little bit. I'm adding half a teaspoon of turmeric. I'm adding about a teaspoon of salt, and I've added a teaspoon of ginger red chili paste, which is an Asian sauce. I'm adding about 2 cups of water. I should have really added about 4 cups. That was just 1 green chili, which does absolutely nothing for the taste, but I still like to add it in. And I added a teaspoon of coriander powder. Now, this is 3 large potatoes. I have diced them up and I have kept the skin on. Now I'm going to add the potatoes to the tomato sauce, and what you would do at this stage is you'd probably add another cup of water so the potatoes is cooked in the water or the tomato stock. This is me just checking it to see if the potato is tender or not. It's still a bit hard, but that's okay. So I've got it on high heat for about 15 to 20 minutes in total. Now you can do 2 things here. You can either leave this as it is and have it as a dry curry, or you can add a bit more water, which I've done, and to give it a bit of more of a curry vibe. I add a pinch of Vegetta. You don't have to, I did. And I added a teaspoon of vinegar. And that's it. This dish is done. So basically I'm now going to plate up. This is just a side dish. It's really simple, guys. And I hope you enjoy it. And all I do now is I just garnish it with fresh coriander. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, I hope you enjoy this recipe.